What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Let's get right into it. And I'm just wondering, are we seeing the same things? Jalen Ramsey kind of hinting, kind of putting out a cryptic tweet saying that this could be the end of him with the Rams. Let's talk about it. About 7 hours ago, almost 8 hours ago now, by the time this video's up, probably 8 hours. 8 hours ago, Jalen Ramsey put up a cryptic message on Twitter. I'm not gonna read the message, but I'll put it up as the background so you can see it and read it there. Um, and to be honest, this makes no sense to me. This makes a lot of sense. Similar to my take on DeAndre Hopkins being traded from the Cardinals. Why would you do it? Why it sounds crazy, but it makes sense. The best way to rebuild your team is to trade away one of your, or if not your best asset. DeAndre Hopkins is the Cardinals' best asset, even above Kyler. Jalen Ramsey probably is the better asset above Cup, to me personally. I would choose Ramsey over Cup as in value, just because Cup is more injured. Cup has a little injury history. Excuse me for that noise there. Oh wow, Mike Williams been ruled out of wild card versus Jaguars. Oops, that breaking news sucks for the Chargers fans. But Jalen Ramsey, he's been more healthier. He's been more elite longer than Cooper Cup has. So I would tend to go with Ramsey being the more valuable player between the two. But the Chargers and being you, meaning the Rams, I meant, excuse me, the Rams, they spent two first round picks to get Jalen Ramsey from the Jaguars all those years ago. I think they can fetch that back. Maybe, I mean, for sure, first. Maybe two first, maybe a first in the round three pick, early day three pick, maybe. Ramsey. I put up a poll this past season about Ramsey's fall off, and is it just a bad season or is he just burnt toast? Is he trash now? He's only 28, but the shelf life for an elite cornerback isn't long. So a lot of people say he was burnt toast. I voted myself that he was burnt toast. So I don't think we're gonna get the elite Jalen Ramsey anymore, but there's still a chance. There's still a chance. Having bad moments during the season, it is affected sometimes by how your team plays. You don't give it your all. You don't focus. You're not locked in all the way 100% as you once were. And I know, everything I've seen and read about Jalen Ramsey, I've seen interviews, all that stuff. He's a competitor. But all in all, if your team can't win, I mean, what else you want me to do? Coming off a Super Bowl year, of him and his team winning, I'm not, if we're not in a, when you get to a Super Bowl title and you win it, you get that feeling, you want to feel it one more time. You want to feel it two more times, three more times. And if you're not in the hunt for that anymore, what's the point of even, you're still going out there and playing, earn your check and trying, but you're not trying your best, you're not locked in. So I do understand if Ramsey wasn't himself this season. The year for the Rams has been a mess, injuries, all that bad stuff for the guys. So, now out on top, Sean McVay could be gone. I predict McVay will be gone. And not forget about Aaron Donald. Coming off this bad season for the Rams, Aaron Donald might pop back up and say he might be leaving too. I haven't heard anything, but I know last year I was on the bandwagon heavy that Aaron Donald should retire. I thought, I still think that nothing really changed, but his resume is one of the best defensive players of all time. And I thought last year was a great send off. Them giving him an extension, getting him more money, that was cool. That was great. But I still think, once you mention about retirement and calling it quits, that's in your psyche, that's in your heart, that's in your mind from that point on. Once you start thinking about it and also doing it, talking about it publicly. Aaron Donald was public and talking about maybe his last year. Maybe was that angling for more money? We're not sure, but when it's in your psyche, that can affect your desire, your willingness to play and give it your all. So Donald might rear his retirement might rear his ugly head for the Rams. So right now, the only guaranteed pieces to come back that's worth any that's worth really mentioning: Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Bobby Wagner, Van Jefferson. Those four guys are the most important guys right now. I think McVay could be gone. As I said, Donald, we'll see. There's no talk of it now, but Donald could definitely be on the move. And Ramsey's tweets don't look too good for Rams fans either. But like I said before in other videos, when you win one, that's worth blowing. No, that's worth risking your future just to win one. And they won one. The Rams won one. And now things seem like they're falling apart. You know, Go ask other fan bases like me. I'm a Falcons fan. If we would have beat the Patriots that year and we would have just fell off the face of the earth, I would have been fine. I would have been cool with it. I wouldn't have cared too much as long as we won one. And the Rams, they won it all last year. I don't really see it being a big a bad thing that they're falling apart now. You know, Players and coaches have their eyes set somewhere else. It is what it is. It is what it is. It does happen, but at least you get to say you won the title. So uh, now talking about some potential homes, landing spots for Jalen Ramsey. I have two in mind right now. Just off the top of my head, he said in prior interviews he wants to go home. So the Tennessee Titans would be a good spot there for me. Well, for him and for the Titans, they need DB help badly. Caleb Farley, he's cool but hasn't quite panned out yet. Still a little injury prone here and there. A little banged up in certain spots. They need him badly. Are they willing to give up two firsts for Jalen Ramsey? I don't know. I don't know. But you know who could afford to, and who not needs them, but would be a super luxury? The Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles, man. James Bradbury is a free agent this season. Um, you still have Darius Slay. If you trade your first two this year, or one this year, one next year, because the Eagles do have two this year. They trade one this year and one next year, which they have those luxury picks for. I think they'll be fine. I think they can get Ramsey, and they'll be a great, a super great addition, a super luxury move that will definitely pay dividends for the Eagles the next couple years. Because Ramsey won't have to be the elite guy he was in L.A. or in Jacksonville. As I said last year, and this past summer, one of my biggest moves I didn't like for the Rams was them getting Bobby Wagner over Stephon Gilmore. Ramsey, he he's been on the decline, kind of, sort of, slow decline, but you can see it if you watch him good. He's been on a decline. He's not elite, locked down as he once was a couple years ago. He's still good at certain moments, but he's not what he once was. He's getting older. Guys are good. These receivers are very good. So it's definitely a challenge. My thing was, linebackers cool, but you need someone to help Ramsey with these wide receivers. I really wanted the Rams to get Stephon Gilmore. Didn't happen. Cool. They went with Bobby Wagner. Pairing up Slay, who's not what he once was either, but he's still pretty good. Pairing up with Ramsey, man, you can't beat that. You can't beat that, man. You cannot beat that. That's gonna be elite. That's gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be scary if that does happen. So um, that's my first landing option. Them and the Titans. I think the Eagles will be a great fit. Be a great fit. But we'll talk about that later on. If it rumors start to pick up more, we'll see, and I'll do an official prediction on it. But until then, it's just talks or speculation about some cryptic tweets that Jalen Ramsey put out today. So that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.